Hello friends, so today we are going to talk about fresh air. We have talked about a lot of different things like nutrition and water and other things, exercise. But today we are going to talk about fresh air. Now, remember when we say that man can live 5 to 6 weeks without food, and then a few days without water? But now, we are saying man can only live a few minutes without air. You can do weeks without food, you can do days without water, but you do only minutes without air. Now, the air that we are talking about in this case is the air that is fresh. We are talking about the air that actually you would like, that when you take it in, you feel like it's soothing, it's invigorating, it's so good. And when you have that fresh air, it does well both to your body and to your mind. Now, when we talked about exercises, we said that it's good if you exercise in the air, in the fresh air, especially in the morning. And we are repeating it today, and we are saying that the body benefits more from outdoors than from indoor exercises. Now, with fresh air, we get a lot of benefits. One, fresh air promotes a healthful circulation of blood. We have talked about circulation of blood from almost all the videos that we have had. Fresh air refreshes and strengthens the body. Pure air soothes the nerves. It gives the mind composure and serenity. It excites the appetite and helps the food to digest more perfectly. When you have that fresh air and you are a little bored, it gives a very good sleep, a very good rest. Now this air is very good to us. Why? Because surely, like we've said, we can do almost nothing without this air. We are talking about the air that you inhale and the air that you exhale. Now we inhale oxygen and then we exhale carbon dioxide. So you are to be sure that the air that you are actually inhaling is composed of more of oxygen than any other impurities that are in the air. Now, we shall not talk about how you breathe in and then how you breathe out, all those things, but we are going to talk about how you can properly breathe. Some of the breathing exercises, for example, that we can do. But the best proper breathing is the breathing that you have in a good posture and when you have deep breathing exercises. Now, it's so beneficial for you to actually inhale less than you exhale. One of the benefits of exercises, one of the exercises of breathing is, we can even try it out right now. You breathe in through the nose and then you count up to 4. You breathe in and then you count up to 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then after a brief pause, breathe out slowly and then count 12, because we said that you need more breathing out than breathing in. So after the count of 4, then you give it a pause, then you breathe out and then you count 12. You count 1 up to 12. Then after that, you increase the time of breathing in to the count of 5. The other time it was 4, this time it's 5. And then you also increase the count of breathing out to 15 from 12. So you keep doing that gradually until you exhale at the count of 30 or even more. Now, we are advised to practice deep breathing exercises, around 10 to 20 deep breaths, several times a day. You can do this if you're feeling ill, if you're feeling fatigued, or if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling stressed, or if you have a headache. Now, like we said, it's more beneficial to breathe out than you breathe in. So you do this simple exercise almost every day, as much as you can, so that you can have enough breathing, so that you can have proper breathing. Now, When we talk about fresh air, this fresh air is usually in areas where there is very small population. That's why we are advised that as much as possible we should get our houses in the country and not in towns. Why? Because in towns there are only houses and houses and houses and houses, and there are industries and industries and industries. Cars are moving here and there, machines are running here and there, and then the air is polluted. It ceases to be fresh air, but it now becomes polluted air. So if you are breathing in, it means you're breathing in less oxygen than you require actually. Now when someone is sick and they are closed indoors, there is a way they even feel more sicker and they get even more depressed. Now just imagine someone is sick and then they are even allowed to go out, but going out, only what they see are houses and machines and cars and motorcycles and everything, and even the air that they are breathing in is not pure. One of the characteristics of impure air is the smell. You know, you breathe in something and you smell something weird. So it's always advisable that if you are to get a home, your home as a family, it should be in the country, so that when you wake up in the morning, the air that you get is from the trees, from the grass, from the, from it's naturally given to you. And you avoid towns where the air is polluted because of the activities that take place. So it is usually advised that if you get a chance to start a family, to start a home, then make sure you build your house in the country or in villages so that you get enough fresh air. Even when you open your windows, you have fresh air. Even when you move out, you have fresh air, compared to someone who is in town, and even when they move out, they don't still get the fresh air that they would really require. It's as if someone hasn't actually moved out, or even worse, because they could inhale poisonous gases that are very dangerous to our bodies. So the appeal today is try as much as possible to do the breathing exercises, breathing out more than you breathe in. Practice more of those deep breaths almost every day, if you can, several times a day actually, not just once in a day, but several times a day. And then if you can, if you're starting a family, do that. Plan your house in the country so that you will get a very good fresh air. May God really bless you as we contemplate on what we have heard about air, and we pray that God may give us the strength to act upon the knowledge that we receive. See you in the next video.
Join us as we unpack this free gift that God has given to us with no cost, with no dime, with no money, with no dollar, with no shilling, with nothing. Greetings, friend. My name is Nahabwe Charity Talent, and I have two questions for you. One of which is, do you know that there are some of the things that you do that shorten your life? And do you know that there are some of the things that you do that prolong your life? Well, I have good news for you in case you didn't know. This series that we are going to start are going to fill us with the things that we are supposed to do so that we can have a very good life, a very healthful living, some of which have a lot to do with nutrition, others have a lot to do with our lifestyle, what we do, what we do not do, what we're supposed to do, what we are required of. Well, it's not only about that. We are going to learn a lot of things like a formula called New Start: nutrition, exercise, water, temperance, air, and all those things that you're going to be looking at. You can join us by subscribing, and you can still click that notification button so that when the video is premiered, you will be the first one to get to know of it. May God bless you. I hope that you will be blessed in this series that you're going to have, like I have benefited since I got to know about them.